There are a lot of talented superstars on the Raw and SmackDown roster, but by the way some of these guys are booked, you would think WWE just doesn't care about their talent and natural ability. I think they just care about Roman Reigns, lol. But seriously, all jokes to the side, it's sad to see people not given enough credit or just completely ignored, even though they bust their asses day and night to get to where they should be, and that's on the top. We see this type of behavior every year from the WWE, so it's really no surprise anymore. So I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna pretend pro wrestling is actually a legitimate sport and talk about it like they're actually getting their ass kicked and they should feel bad about it. I mean, why not? Creative does it. They say fuck their talent, so I'm gonna say the same. And if you don't like it, then don't watch my video. Nah, please watch my video, I need you. But anyway, I'm Kenan Price, and these are the 10 wrestlers that have the worst year so far. Number 10. Shinsuke Nakamura. Yes, the king of strong style himself, or the artist now I guess. I mean, I thought he was a wrestler, but if he doubles as a painter on his off time, then great for him. But you know what isn't great for him? 2017. He debuted as strong, beating up on Dolph Ziggler and then beating Kevin Owens in multiple tag team matches. He even beat John Cena to become #1 contender for the WWE Championship, but then he lost. Yeah, twice. And he hasn't done anything after that so far. I mean, he lost to Randy Orton to Sami Zayn and KO like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it seems like Jinder Mahal made him sit his ass down. Number 9. The Miz. Yes, one of my favorite WWE superstars has began his ass whooped through almost every month of this year. Starting off the year okay, it just went downhill from there. Him and Maurice lost at WrestleMania to John Cena and Nikki Bella. He lost the IC title to Dean Ambrose, then he won it back after being traded to Raw along with Dean Ambrose. Then he continued to get his ass kicked by Dean Ambrose, then Jason Jordan, then Roman Reigns, then The Shield, then Kurt Angle, and almost Braun Strowman. So yeah, I assume that IC title won't be on his shoulder by the end of this year. Number 8. The Undertaker. Now I know I'm having people in the comments like, what? I mean, I can just taste the salt from a mile away. Nobody should ever speak ill of the Undertaker, right? Nah, wrong. He still got his ass kicked at WrestleMania. And after that, he is presumed retired. And before that, he could have kicked Roman's ass leading up to it, but he decides to choke down Braun Strowman instead, and then runs right into a spear afterwards by none other than Roman Reigns. Oh, and he also was eliminated from the Royal Rumble by, Roman Reigns. So, yeah, I'm sorry I had to say all those horrible things, but it still counts. So, moving on. And speaking of Roman, number 7, Roman Reigns. Now, yes, he did retire the Undertaker, but after that, he just repeatedly took beatings from Braun Strowman. And yes, he won one of the bouts, but then he lost the Fatal 5-Way to determine who would face Brock. Then he lost the cage match to Braun recently, and also he didn't show the TLC. And he left his Shield buddies hanging, so yeah, 2017, he surprisingly took a lot of L's. Number 6, Sami Zayn. I mean, what can I say? He lost to damn near everybody, and he annoyed Kurt so much that he lied to him to his face just to get him out his face, then moved him to SmackDown. I mean, if ECW was still around, I'm pretty sure Kurt would have been like, nah, move him over there, far away from me, lol. Nah, but then he called him from SmackDown like on some I'm your biggest fan / stalker type shit. But now, you know, he done lost repeatedly on SmackDown, but hey, he turned heel, so I don't know what happens now, but for right now, Sammy, just take this L right here. Yeah, there you go. Number 5, Rusev. Another one of my favorite wrestlers has been needing nothing but L's from the alphabet soup lately. Started off the year getting beat up and assumingly taken off TV by Big Show. And before that, feuding with Enzo and getting beat up by Big Cass. He returned, a little over a month ago and lost to John Cena and Randy Orton. Losing to Randy Orton twice. Maybe it was him cutting his hair. I mean, he hasn't been the same since, so maybe the power was in his hair. Just grow it back, Guru. Just grow it back. Number 4, Kalisto. Kalisto started off the year getting beat up by Dolph Ziggler. And then he was moved to Raw where Braun Strowman threw him in the trash for no reason. I mean, he wasn't even mad at Kalisto, he was mad at Sammy. But that shit was funny though. Only reason he's not higher on his list because he beat Braun Strowman. Surprisingly, he put him in the trash. Well, not really, but he still won. Then he was put in the trash again. But then he won the Cruiserweight Championship, but then lost it a week later to Enzo. So yeah, Kalisto, you ever thought of, going to Lucha Underground? Maybe you'll find luck over there, maybe. Number 3, Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews started off the same way Kalisto did, getting thrashed by Dolph Ziggler. Then he went to Raw and just shows up every now and then just to lose or, barely win, but mostly lose. So yeah, Apollo, take this L right here, my G. Number 2, Baron Corbin. Well, Baron Corbin started off okay, but then he lost to Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania on the pre-show, LOL. Then did nothing of real importance after that, until he won the Money in the Bank briefcase, but then he lost to Cash In. And after that, he was violated by Ty Dillinger, his words, not mine. And then he beat AJ Styles for the US title, but then lost to Sin Cara by countout. Like how? But anyway, even though you won the US title, you still get this L. So here, take it. Nah, my G, take it. You deserve it. You earned it. Matter of fact, wear it on your face. There you go. Now, before we get to number 1, honorable mentions go to Dolph Ziggler. Should I have to explain? Finn Balor. Now, the reason Finn Balor isn't on the list because he's actually been beating Bray Wyatt. So yeah, he's winning, but the feud is getting stupider and stupider by the minute. So yeah, he's just on here because of storyline purposes. And he can't be on the actual list because remember, we treating this like a legitimate sport. Forget the storyline. And no, he just lost to Kane, so yeah, he's gonna take half a L, which would be more like a lowercase L, I guess. So here you go. Last one goes to Big Show. Even though he lost to Braun Strowman multiple times, he pushed him to the limit. So yeah, you get an excuse, L, Big Show. And number 1, Bray Wyatt. And it's crazy because he just won a WWE Championship at Elimination Chamber, but then lost at WrestleMania to Randy Orton. Then went to Raw and lost to Finn Balor over and over and making excuses about it. Oh, you have face paint. It's not fair, man. Don't wear paint to the next fight, man. That's my Bray Wyatt expression. So Finn doesn't wear paint and beats him anyway, so Bray says, you fought the man side of me last time. Now you gotta fight the female side of me, man. Like what? Okay, he didn't say that. But he might as well had. He dressed up like a female, his voice got real high, and yeah, Bray, it should be a wrap for you. I don't take you serious no more. But anyway, he got cold feet and didn't show the TLC. So yeah, Bray, take this major L and stay the fuck off my screen, you weird waste of space. I'm sorry. That was unnecessary. I'm just tired of Bray. And it's not even his fault. It's just the people's fault that we can't see. And it's just like, I just see Bray when he just pops up with that whack ass static and screeching noise. And he just talks nonsense and then loses and then keeps talking nonsense. It's just super tiring. Very tiring. And yeah, that was my list. Do you agree? If so, like. And if you think I missed anyone, comment telling me who it was. Also, subscribe for more content. This has been your host, Keenan Price. And until next time, stay up, my G.